Finally, the long-awaited clash is approaching. Five-time world champion Brazil is set to face a formidable France on the field, and the anticipation worldwide is electric. After much discussion, the schedule has been finalized and the venue confirmed. But a bigger question burns in the minds of fans. What lineup will Carlo Ancelotti field for Brazil? And how much challenge can the newly formed Seleção pose to France, who were champions in one of the last two World Cups and runners-up in the other? Today's analysis will take you into a different realm of expectations about the match. So stay until the end, because some exciting insights ahead will multiply your excitement even before the game begins. Since Carlo Ancelotti took charge, Brazil has changed significantly. Since taking over in June, he has managed 8 matches, but the focus has often been more on experimentation than expected victories. Fans have repeatedly said, "Let's see which squad Brazil will ultimately field." Unfortunately, some of Ancelotti's preferred players have not been able to perform up to expectations, and Brazil has already lost key matches. Frequent team changes and constant introduction of new faces have left fans wanting to see a settled, strong lineup. But when the opponent is France, with stars like Mbappé, Dembélé, Barkel, and Saliba, is there still room for experimentation? Truth be told, this match is not just preparation for Brazil, it's a battle for pride. To defeat a well-organized team like France, blending youth and experience, you need to step onto the field with your strongest arsenal. And here comes the biggest question. What could Brazil's probable starting 11 look like? Take the center-back position. There are options, but they haven't been used optimally. Despite giving Fabrizio Bruno repeated chances, Ancelotti didn't see effective results. Especially against Japan, his mistakes were glaring. After Militao's injury, Brazil's defense became even more vulnerable. So this time, Ancelotti will likely reconsider. If he fields any two of the trio, Beraldo, Vitor Reis, or Bremer, the defense could be much stronger. Even the talented Murilo is being discussed. Testing him could give Brazil an excellent center back for the future. Midfield, the most debated weak spot for Brazil. Ancelotti has alternated between 3-man and 4-2-3-1 formations in midfield, but unfortunately, in most matches, Brazil has lost control of the middle. And you know, France's midfield is a storm, featuring players like Tchouaméni, Rabiot, Camavinga, and even young star Cherki. If Brazil loses control in midfield, Mbappé, Dembélé, and Barkel won't hesitate for a second to tear through Brazil's defense. So, who could fill these positions? Some might think Casemiro or Bruno Guimaraes. But the reality is, their current form isn't what it used to be. Neymar and Coutinho aren't in the discussion either. However, André Pereira, Matheus Pereira, or Ederson, any two of these three in midfield could make Brazil a far more balanced team. Many believe these new players are particularly suited for intercepting the ball in key moments and building play with short passes. Now to the most talked about section, attack. Brazil has no issues on the wings. Vinícius Jr, Raphinha, Estevao, they're a nightmare for any defense. The problem lies with the number 9. Fans are losing patience with Richarlison. He isn't goal-oriented, lacks form, and confidence, so Seleção supporters no longer want to see him up front. Their demand, bring someone new. Leonardo, Igor Thiago, Endrick, Rock, they're now in the conversation. Some even suggest playing Neymar as the number 9, as his experience and game sense could be Brazil's greatest asset. But the reality is, in this crucial pre-World Cup match, Brazilian fans don't want experiments. They want a settled, strong, balanced starting 11. Because beating France isn't easy. A single mistake and Mbappé or Dembélé can turn the match in a moment. All in all, the high-voltage match on March 28th is not just a friendly. It's a duel between two football giants. On one side, the fastest attack in world football. On the other, the newly formed squad of a 5-time champion. Will Carlo Ancelotti field a perfect, battle-ready, victory-ready Brazil, avoiding experiments this time? Or will there be surprises in his squad again? All answers will come on the field. But one thing is certain. There will be no breathing space in this match. Every minute will be thrilling, Every attack will ignite the stands, and every mistake could decide the fate of the game. Are you ready to witness the clash of two football powerhouses in history?